I slept rather well this night, although the boat has moved around a lot. It was a beautiful evening when I got to bed last night, but now it's really cloudy. Almost like fog. There is a lot of dew on the inside of the tarp, so I get a bit wet. The forecast for today is about 12 knots of wind from the east, which is the direction I'm heading in, so it will be a lot of headwind this day. It will probably take me some while to get to Hävringe, where I'm going. So now we are leaving Bredskär and heading for Hävringe. It's on course 120 degrees, but as the wind is blowing from that direction, I can't really go that far up into the wind. Over there is Bredskär. It's a bird sanctuary, but it's only valid until 31st of July, so we don't have to stay out of that. I'm just using the mainsail today, as I have headwind, and it works quite well on headwind. The wind might be gusting up to 20 knots today, so I don't want to have too much sail area up, so I just gonna stay with the main. And the wind increases and the waves are building. Now I see something in front of me. Might be kopparnaglarna, lighthouse before Hävringe. I'm not sure. I'm drifting a little bit too much to the south. So we are passing Kopparnageln. And there is a small islet. So it's a little bit wet, as you can see. Maybe you can't see because it's just need to keep this course for a kilometer or something like that. And attack later. Ooh, hey. So where is Hävringe? At the entrance to the old pilot harbor. There is a small guest place in the old pilot harbor. A perfect spot to leave the boat for some exploring. Hävringe beacon and pilot station. the disappointingly small lighthouse, Hävringe Övre, from 1948. The old keeper's house. Here they used to grow their own veggies. The second lighthouse on this island. Hävringe Nedre. The lighthouse Västra Korpen. Out there somewhere is the lighthouses Norra Kränkan and Gustav Dahlén. I think this island is really pretty. You can notice that it is a bird sanctuary. Of course, there are also a lot of remainings from the military installation on this island. You can tell from the rusty poles all over the place. There and there. They used to have signs saying no photographing, landing prohibited, and things like that. Here is probably a remaining of a cannon. The good thing about this old military installation, or the islands that kept the military installation, is that the nature is very much preserved, because there hasn't been so many tourists of natural causes, of course. Over here is an entrance. And here is the other entrance. Sign of any cannon tower. It's probably just a command bunker. Time to leave for some sailing again. Now we are on the broad reach, going back. I just put up the reefed main, but I might pop up another sail soon. 300 degrees is a course to take, and Hävringe is disappearing in the fog again. I think it has lifted a bit since I came 2 hours ago. Let's see, the speed increased to about 4 knots. Bredskär again. Now I have both the main and the missile. It's a good combination when the wind is coming from behind, like a broad reach that I have now. Still I add the head sail to capture some more wind. Up on the hill there is a cannon that I plan to explore. There is another cannon. A few other fellow sailors out there. Pilot boat is going out. The final approach to the resting place. In the next episode I will explore the canoes on Femöre Island. It's just behind the boat now. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this film, please consider to leave a like.